Welcome to Vinyasa Yoga. My name is Monica and I'll be your instructor today. All you're going to need is some space to do some yoga and maybe some music if you're feeling some music. So let's start on our backs. And I want you to start in just whatever position's comfortable. If you don't feel like going on your back, you could sit down, you could stand, whatever you prefer. But starting on the backs to just help center, ground, arrive in the practice, and then we're going to turn it up a little bit. All right? Super glad you're here. We're going to have a really nice time. We're going to make this exactly what you need. We're going to work together to make this a great moment of self-care for you. So maybe you're going to spread out flat on your back. Maybe you'll have your knees bent and then shut your eyes. Maybe find a little smile if that feels like something you could do right now, or even an inner smile. And take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep grounding breath in and out. In and out. You're in this position of surrender, of letting go. Let this moment represent just a shedding of your day, your worries, your fears, your problems. Don't let that exist on the mat. You're just here and now in your body, beginning to tune into the body, into things you don't normally notice. Feeling the contact of your body with the support surface underneath you. Feeling the weight of your body through each limb. Take a deep cleansing breath in and out. And then if you feel ready, stretching the arms above your head, stretching the toes down, getting really long. And then hugging the knees into the body, bringing them in, hugging them in. And then dropping the feet down to the ground, nice and gentle. And then pulling the belly button down towards the mat. So kind of tucking the pelvis almost to engage the lower abdominals. So we're going to really want to use these today. So I want to access them here. So breathe in, let the belly expand. Exhale, draw in the lower abdominals here. Good. And then if you feel ready, we're going to hug the knees back in and rock up and down the spine a couple times if it feels right for you. I find this one pretty fun. I hope you do too. All right, one more for good measure. And then coming all the way to all fours, hands and knees. And we're going to press through the hands, rock the hips back towards the heels, stretch the arms out long, deep breath in. Exhale, come back up to the hands. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, come back up. One more time, deep inhale, rock your hips back. Deep exhale, come back up. And then find your lower abdominals here. Pull the belly button up towards the spine. Stabilize. Lift the right arm. Switch. Lift the left arm. Finding all these stabilizing muscles here. Lift their right leg. And lower. Lift their left leg. and lower. Great, just turning everything on. Maybe take a couple cat and cows, maybe a couple side bends. Whatever feels good here. I really want you to think about curating your own practice, making this exactly what you need today. So holding poses longer that feel really good, skipping anything that doesn't feel good, whatever may have you. And then placing the hands up towards the front of the mat, tucking the toes and sending the hips up and back, coming to a down dog. Deep breath in here, deep breath out. And then I want you to widen your feet beyond the yoga mat, wide-legged dog. Pressing back through the hips, pressing into all the whole hands, spreading the fingers wide. And then walking, stepping, or hopping up towards the hands. Still keeping the feet wide here. Forward fold with wide feet. Bend the knees generously here, especially if you're feeling kind of stiff in the hamstrings. Just let everything go here. Maybe swaying side to side. And then uncurling the spine, coming up towards standing. Great, okay. Reach the arms up, inhale, expand, lengthen. Exhale, palms come through to heart center. Chin comes to chest, coming to a mountain pose here. You can either have your hands together like me or alongside you. Close your eyes. And maybe you have an intention in mind for your practice. Maybe you want to move with power, grace, peace, something positive. I want you to think about something you could infuse your yoga practice with today to make it even more, to carry even more weight after you leave the mat. Breathing that intention in and breathing it out. Reach the arms up above your head. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward, bending the knees, bending the hips, and then widening the feet out to the width of the mat. And you can stay here, or you could come to a yogi squat just for a brief moment. We're kind of moving through a different kind of sequence here. And then we're going to bring ourselves back to a wide-legged downward dog. So again, wide feet, downward dog. And then coming to a plank with wide feet. So the wrists are underneath the shoulders, and the shoulders are a straight line down to the ankles. And then lower down with your triceps, push up your chaturanga here. Nice and slow, chest comes down. Untuck the toes. And then you still have your wide legs here. Lift up, baby cobra. Lift the hands off the floor. Exhale down. Inhale, baby cobra or high cobra. My fiance said this is called a sprawl if you're in the fighting world or boxing world, I think. So sprawl pose or cobra, and then coming down. And then you can do baby or high cobra again, or you could try an upward facing dog with wide legs, lifting off of the hips and knees, pressing into the hands. Interesting, very interesting. Just doing whatever feels good in your body, not pushing anything that's uncomfortable. And then you're going to come back to a wide-legged downward dog. If you ever need a break, you can always take a child's pose or whatever tickles your fancy today. Maybe shifting the weight side to side. Maybe bending one knee then the other. Wherever you are, whatever your story is. I'm really glad you're here, really glad you're sticking with me. It's really nice to have you in this yogi community that we have. And then we're gonna walk, step, or lightly hop up towards the hands, and then you could go straight to a yogi squat, but if you want to skip it, you can go straight to a forward fold. Yogi squat, and then forward fold. So you can straighten out the feet if you want. So your legs are kind of wider here, width of your yoga mat. And then uncurling the spine, reaching up, inhale. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Beautiful. So we're going to run through that sequence again with a little bit more fluidity, okay? So give or take anything, everything's a suggestion. I'm your guide here on your journey. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, slice it down, coming down to a forward fold with wide feet. Maybe finding that yogi squat, deep bend in the hips and knees, and then coming back to a wide-legged downward dog. Inhale to wide-legged plank. Exhale to a wide-legged laying on your stomach. Untucking the toes. Inhale for a back bend of your choice. Maybe a sprawl. I guess because you're sprawled out, I never realized. I think that's why it's a sprawl. And then exhaling down, and then making your way back to a wide-legged downward dog. Find your breath here. Ground yourself, maybe bending in one knee than the other or swaying side to side. And then walk, step, or hop up towards your hands. Optional yogi squat. And then forward fold. Knees stay soft, not locking the knees. Inhale, uncurling the spine. Reaching it up. Exhale, palms come together into the heart. Beautiful. One more salutation to the sun here. We're going to reach it up. Inhale. Exhale, slice it down. Forward fold. Soft knees. Maybe finding your yogi squat, deep squat here. And then coming to your wide-legged downward dog. Inhale, wide-legged plank. Exhale to lower down halfway or all the way. And then inhale for a back bend of your choice. Exhale, coming all the way back to a wide-legged downward dog. Remember your intention. Find your drive here, your breath, that energy that will keep us through the practice. Deepening the breath. And inhale to walk, step, or lightly hop up towards the hands, maybe yogi squat. And then exhale it down to a forward fold. And then inhale, reverse swan dive, or kind of uncurl the spine, reaching up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Pause here, catch your breath for a moment. Breathe. Close your eyes. And then bring the palms alongside you. In your mountain pose, feet are underneath the hips. And just feel the energy coursing through after moving through that sequence. Notice how it feels to be alive, to have your blood pumping, to have your lungs breathing. Feeling grateful for all the energy running through you. Great. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, soft knees. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Pull in the lower abdominals here. Draw the shoulder blades back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back to a downward dog. A regular downward dog. Maybe shake the head out, yes and no. Just let everything go here. And then inhale to reach the right leg up towards the sky. Try to keep the hips centered versus lifting one or the other. Three-legged dog here. Find even weight between all three limbs. Control, control, control. Try not to lock the left knee. And then draw the right knee towards the right elbow. Hover in a plank position. You got this. Come back up. Inhale. Exhale, draw in towards the center. And then hop that foot forward in between the hands, runner's lunge. Great. In your runner's lunge here, keep the left hand down and twist and reach open with the right arm. Expand, draw the shoulder blades together. And then exhale it down. And then hopping up the back foot, up and out for warrior one. So the heel comes down to the ground and you're lunging into the right foot, into the right leg, reaching it up, warrior one. So find your foundation here. This should be very sturdy. So you're lunging into the right leg and you're watching where the knee is going. So if the knee is falling into the left, use your right glutes to point it forward. And then instead of bending back, you're pulling in the lower abdominals, really controlling from your powerhouse here. Good. If this is uncomfortable for your neck or shoulders, you can always bring the hands to the heart. Really reach up, reach up. You got it. Find your breath, find your power. Control. And then open it up for warrior two. So spinning the back heel to face the left and turning your hips to also face the left. Opening up the arms to a T. Maybe looking out over your right fingertips or in front of you. Again, you're using the right glutes here to point that right knee forward. You're doing great. And then reverse warrior. Left hand comes lightly down to the leg or wraps behind the back as you reach up and over to the left. And then drawing yourself back to center, and then the right elbow comes gently to the right knee as you expand up with the left arm. Or you could bring it alongside the ear, reaching forward. Spiraling open with the chest. Beautiful, you got it. I just know you got it, I can feel it. There's no perfect here, just listen to your body, do what it tells you. Challenge yourself. And then bring it back to center, inhale. Exhale to circle the hands all the way down to frame the right foot, spin the back heel so it's lifted, and then we're going to step back to a downward dog. Option to take a vinyasa here, in which you would inhale to plank or knee plank, exhale to lower either halfway or all the way, inhale for a back bend of your choice, and exhale, come back to downward dog. Find your foundation, remember your intention, and deepen the breath. Spreading the fingers wide, you're in control here. Inhale to lift the left leg. Lots of power here through the glutes, micro bend in the right knee, even weight between the hands. And then bringing the left knee to the left elbow, hovering up in a plank position. You got it. And then bringing it back up. Inhale. Exhale, knee to chest. Slowly, gently, quietly, place that foot in between the hands. Runner's lunge. Opening it up to the left. Breathe in, expand the chest. Exhale it down. Setting up the back foot to be out and planted for warrior one on the right side. Lunging into the left leg, reach up, warrior one. Same things here, so you're really powering through the left glutes to point that knee forward, and you're reaching up through the arms, but stabilizing through the lower abdominals. Bring the chin slightly down. Beautiful. Open it up to warrior two. So you're spinning the back toes to face the right, and then you're still lunging deeply into the left knee with the toes and knee pointed forward. Hips are now facing the right. Open it up. Looking over the left fingertips or in front of you. Maybe find a smile if it feels appropriate. Find the abdominals here. And then we can reverse warrior, either wrapping the right hand behind the back or gently bring it to the leg as you reach up and over. You should feel kind of a stretch through the left side of the body. Still spiraling the chest towards the sky. All right, and then coming back to center, and then coming all the way down. Left elbow comes to the left knee as you reach up with the right arm. Side angle. You can stay here with the arm, or you could reach the arm alongside the ear. Maybe looking down, or up, or forward, whatever feels most fun to you here. Find your breath. Find some stillness, some quietude here. So if you're really straining somewhere, see where you can relax. Relax into the pose. And then coming back to center, inhale. Exhale, spiral the hands down to frame the foot. Lift the back heel. And then step your way back to downward dog. Take your time. Moving with mindfulness, and then option to take a vinyasa here. Inhaling to plank or knee plank, exhaling to lower halfway or all the way, and then inhale for a back bend of your choice, and exhaling to downward dog. And then we'll all slowly, gently set the knees down onto the ground. Keep the toes together and widen the knees out, and then shift the hips back for child's pose, if that's comfortable for you. Bringing the forehead to the ground. You always could take puppy pose where your hips are a little bit higher. Closing your eyes, reconnecting to the energy coursing through you, the breath, the rate of the breath. Notice if your inhales are coming in more towards the belly or the chest. Notice how fast your heart is beating. And notice if you feel a stretch here, and if so, where you feel it. Just really tuning in with your body, taking notes of this moment. And then coming back up to all fours, and then coming up all the way to downward dog. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, walk, step, or lightly hop up towards the hands. And then coming to your forward fold with soft knees, exhale. Just let everything go here. Maybe you want to sway side to side or move the head around. Just finding some ease. Something that feels easy and nice to do here. And then we're going to reverse swan dive up, bending the knees, sweeping the arms out to the side, and then reaching up. Inhale. Exhale, palms come together into the heart. Mountain pose. Take a moment, take a beat here with the eyes closed, palms facing forward. Recenter yourself. Always moving on from the practice leading up to the next moment. So letting go of the practice so far, and now we're here. Nothing else matters than this moment right now. All right, open your eyes. And you know my favorite part is balance. So we gotta do some balance. And what I want you to think about is really, we worked on this in the past, really turning on your side glute or your gluteus medius to control everything that we're gonna do, okay? Because this is gonna be really dynamic, really flowing, and you probably are gonna fall out of it a bunch of times, and you just need to persevere and be really nice to yourself, all right? So I want you to load weight into your left foot, and remember, no dropping. Instead, you are grounding, staying even, all right? Soft bend in the left knee. It's just not all the way straight. It's not locked. And then lifting the right knee out in front of you. All right, maybe wiggle the toes a little bit here. Get used to being in a single leg stance. I'm trying to decide the best way to show you. Let's stick with here. Okay. And then bring the foot down. Okay, see what I mean by dynamic. So you're gonna lift up, inhale, exhale back down. Easy. Let's add some arms. So I kind of like this karate kid move. So lifting the hands up as you lift the leg up. It makes you just wanna do a kick. And then coming back down. So inhale as you come up. If you wanna do a little hi-ya, you can always add that. And then bring it down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This is painting the fence, right? And then we're going to add a little bit. So you're inhale. Exhale. Don't come all the way down. You're going to just come back a little bit. You're going to float. And just like water, you're just going to wipe it off. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Just flow like water here. If you lose it, come back to it. Last one. Beautiful. Bringing it back up, single leg stand, so we're not done. And then bring the hands to the heart. We're really gonna get this going here. And bring your hands to your hips. Find your center, just come back to it if you lose this. And we're gonna try, you might have to tap down a lot, but we're gonna try to move as a unit in the pelvis and just tilt over and open through the right hip and then come back down. So notice where your knee's going. It might really want to cave in, but I really encourage you, press it out, use your glutes. So bringing it out and in. So I'm not just lifting my leg, I'm moving as a unit. My whole body is tilting over and my right leg is just along for the ride. It's a challenge. Try it out. Maybe you get a little kick over there too. This is turning into a karate class. All right, one more, you guys. You're a trooper. Okay. And then slowly, gently with love, bring it all down. Shake it off. Woo, you did it. Reach the arms up. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach it back up. One more time, exhale. And then inhale, coming back up. And exhale, bring it down. Great. Okay, other side, putting some weight into the right foot. And then really grounding down, turning the glutes on, and then lifting up the left leg. All right. And so you kind of know the drill here. So if you want to start along with the arms, let's do it. So inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. If you would like, you can add the part where you bring the leg back on the exhale. If you like touching down, just keep touching down. Inhale and exhale. Find some grace, some poise here. Even if you're really losing your balance and wobbling, you can still find some coordination, some grace. Let's do one more. You're doing awesome. Reach the leg back up in front of you. Hands to the hips. Stick with me, you got it. And then we're tilting as one unit, okay? So we're not bringing the leg out. We're bringing our body over the right leg. Woo! And trying not to let the knee cave in. We're pressing it out using our glutes. So your knee isn't locked, it's bent. Opening yourself over the right leg, you got it. And come back. Control, positive self-talk. There's a lot going on here. Two more. Use the abs. Last one. And then coming back down and slowly, gently set the foot down. Shake the feet out. Reach the arms up. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Bring the feet together. Bend the knees and hips. Reach up, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, sink deeper. And then if you're able, maybe you come all the way down so that you're balancing on your toes. If this isn't available for you, then you can come to sitting if you prefer. So maybe you're here, just taking a moment, maybe finding balance on your toes, and then bringing the palms together at your heart. Finding some serenity here, some peace, where your body is still. We're starting to slow things down. And you've achieved your goal of coming towards the end of this yoga class, of really trying your best and arriving on your mat. That is really something to be proud of. And then we'll slowly, gently bring ourselves all the way down to a seat. And then we're going to make our way down onto our backs. So coming all the way down, hugging the knees into the chest, rocking one way, then the other way. And I mean really rock all the way over. Like fall over to one side and then the other. Find some rhythm with your breath as you do this. And just try to make it kind of monotonous here where you don't even think about what you're doing. You're just going. Just kind of washing away your day, washing away your practice. You're just arriving in the moment here. Closing the eyes. Start to slow it down. And then coming back to center. Maybe taking a happy baby here, either grabbing behind the thighs or the outside edges of the feet and drawing the knees in towards the armpits and drawing the bottoms of the feet to face the ceiling. If the pelvis is really coming off the ground here, I would suggest holding onto the backs of the thighs just to make this stretch more beneficial. Find your breath here. Find your calm. And again, maybe you rock side to side, closing the eyes. Coming back to center. And then dropping the feet down towards a reclined cobbler pose, or this kind of butterfly position with the feet, where the feet are together and the knees open up like the pages of a book. And then you can bring your arms out to the side. Or if you want goalpost arms to kind of stretch the chest open, that's also an option. Close your eyes here. If this is uncomfortable for your hips or your back, you can take any other variety of poses on your back. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Just surrender all effort here. Relax the face. Relax the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Relax the eyeballs deep into their sockets. And unclench your jaw. Relax your throat. Notice if you're still holding tension anywhere in the body and try to relax that too. Bring both hands to your heart if you'd like. Remembering that you are enough just how you are and what you have to offer and what you do, and everything you have is really enough how it is. Maybe one of you needed to hear that today, and it's a good reminder. So take a moment here to think about how you could extend this self-care moment into your day, your evening, your tomorrow. How can you expand this feeling of calm or self-care moment? How can you bring that into your life? Even in a small way. Just moving into the next moment with this perspective of calm, of accomplishment, of enoughness. And if you've had enough here, You can follow along with me to wrap things up. Or you could stay as long as you want. That's the beauty of me living on the internet. You can stop me, rewind me. I'm very disposable. Just kidding. All right, if you're ready to finish this off and wrap up this awesome Vinyasa practice, bring your palms together. Bring your thumbs to your third eye, connecting to your inner wisdom, inner knowing that everything will be okay. You are okay. And then bringing the thumbs to the heart, the heart chakra, connecting to the love you have for yourself and others, your connectedness to all living life, It's a big deal. Breathing in and out. Bowing to your inner self, to moi, to all of the yogis. We all wish each other peace here. And we go in peace, and we'll take care of each other through this continuing of finding your calm energy when you can. All right, thank you. You guys are awesome. Have a wonderful day. Bye.